Yaga. This is a snap video. The idea just came to me. When is it, or when are narcs helpful? When is a narcopath a good idea? Where? Well, there are a few applications when these people would be. And one of them is whenever you need a veneer, a social construct, a veneer, something to cover something else. So where you have, for instance, actors, so they are performing, they've become a character, the full self, so they make great actors. The next would be for fashion purposes. So narcopaths are always playing a role, they're always acting. Modeling is a form of that. You are wearing some clothing or representing an idea for a brand. So in that instance, they can be helpful. You will notice the absent eyes, the narcopaths. These, I used to call it like the small pupil fisheye type. Sometimes people may confuse that with beautiful or good looking eyes. So they have these really small eyes, sometimes colorful eyes. And they always, because they're obviously, they've created this image, this false self. One of the things I've noticed in them is they always sort of have this raised head up, this chin, this sort of, in their mind, I'm guessing they're telling themselves they're superior, something like this. So if it's not sort of making a big gap to walk around you, to devalue you, to show you that they're higher, they'll do it by sort of doing this sort of neck. You see it on their bikes as well. They're cycling these sort of, in London we have these higher bikes, electric bikes, and a lot of them use them. So they'll be on their bike, so posh. They look, in their mind, they look so posh on these electric bikes, but they really do look, they're embarrassing, these guys. So another maybe instance where they could be useful would be selling. So selling products. My first jobs that I had was in sales, so working sort of in a wealth management business, and a lot of the guys that were doing well, making really big commissions, stealing money from people, very sort of disingenuous, selling these people who were, very smart brains, city people, these sort of tax avoidance schemes, and sort of different type of pensions and life insurance and hedge funds and crypto and all these different finance diversification products. So they're good at that sort of thing. So they're able to sell an idea, come up with a story to present something that is actually magical. So lies. Because they sort of do this on their day-to-day life, they naturally fall into the position of lying. They fall into the position of being, so they'll have one belief system and they'll sell you a different belief system. That's what they do all the time. So they are useful in sales, selling a product, communication, they're pretending how to mirror us, so they can sell you something. So they will they're used to love bombing. So they're sensitive, picking up all the cues. They're picking up, maybe your eyes, you looked down, or your eye got a bit glared, or you looked straight at them and you were happy, and you were maybe building some rapport. They would study all of these different therapies, Gestalt therapy, NLP, all the different types of therapies. They will learn them, all these sort of things that they can use to their advantage for manipulating. They can dominate you, control your mind. They're good at side talking, so they're good at not speaking direct, but speaking sort of on the side, giving you, dropping little droplets into your subconscious, droplets of maybe even sometimes positive things, to give the false impression that they like you, to then turn around and ignore you, blank you, drop you on the side of the road like you're not worth anything. This is what these people do. There was another one I had. What was it? They're just anything that you can think of where it's a veneer. Oh right, this is the one that I was thinking I had in my mind. So for governmental roles, so we're talking about Secret Service, MI5, MI6. They'd be great for this. Going to other countries. They're great at being gang stalkers, following people around, pretending to be doing one thing, doing another thing. Pretending to be your friend, so that they'll be easy to go to another country, learn the language, learn the customs, because they're actors. They will form bonds quickly with people, learn information, steal the information in a covert way. So yeah, they'll be very good at sort of these sort of James Bond, these sort of spies, these people who may come across as intelligent, and some of them are. But a lot of it is just mimicry. It's a lot of fake, there's a lot of pretend. And the last one I want to put forward is funny. Is they can sometimes be good artists. So they're good. I've said this before. Standing on the back of giants. They are actually, sometimes they have good taste. So they study people that are good. They make friends with people that are good, and just almost by osmosis, they sort of learn the style. They learn, to collate things. They sometimes can be good at pattern recognition. So we're talking about producers. Sometimes they will find younger producers who are sort of in, and they'll team up with you, make one album with you, then drop you again on the side of the road, and then go to the next thing, the next sort of popular sound, the next popular artist, the next kind of interesting trend. They're sort of good at that sort of thing. They're good at sort of picking up on what's going to be next, what's the trend, what's the wave. They're sort of on their computers all the time, chasing supply, chasing what people are into, people that they seem as hip or cool. So they make good artists that way. So they can make work based on what they believe is cool, or by following people they think is cool. They are imitators. They are the people who are the copycats. I want to make a video about the copycats because I face a lot of this on my day-to-day life. So I'll be working out on the bars, and people that are just walking past for some reason want to come and do exercises. They want to do exercises that are more difficult than the ones I'm doing to prove a point. Or people that are already on the site working out will see me working out, and they'll start copying my exercises. They will disregard me, but they'll start doing exactly what I'm doing. At the skate park just now, there was someone there, he'll be doing the exact same moves I'm doing. I'm just making up, being creative, making up lines, making up waves, and they're doing their own thing. Within about 20 minutes, he'll be trying to do the exact same things I'm doing. So they are they are copycats, and they're good at noticing changes. So these people, they are, they similar to empaths in terms of are sensitive to small changes, little moments. Empaths can be very sensitive to other people's waves, other people's vibrations, other people's frequencies, and sometimes empaths can also sort of, via people pleasing or matching that person's energy, build these sort of fake relationships. But narcs are the best people at that. That's why they sometimes can be seen as master manipulators. I don't actually see them as master manipulators anymore. I just see them as a being who's stuck in arrested development and have come up with this maladaptive pathology to survive. So they've been doing it their whole life, so they've had a lot of practice in fooling people, tricking people into believing their veneer, their mask. So that is the video for you today, and I just hope there's some bits that you can take out from that. If it's if it makes sense to you, or you can use any of that information, hope you can. And just be, have your eyes open at all times. Take your time when you're building relationships and meeting people. Don't trust anybody with your personal information, and just keep moving forward the best you can in a positive way.